What's up, y'all? Let me put another phone on so I can pull up the chat real quick. 1017. What that mean? Happy Thursday, y'all, aka Friday Junior. I can't wait for tomorrow, okay? Can't come soon enough for me. Alright, there we go. Clean my glasses off soon. Alright. I see that my ad revenue is increasing a bit, so I want to say thank you to those of you that have been watching the ads or letting them play or whatever y'all doing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Kylie. Hey. Let me crack this window. I feel the need to burn some sage. That's my go-to. So somebody here, you may need to cleanse the energy of your home, vehicle, workspace, or something like that. KF in this thing. Hey, boo. Yeah, if you've been feeling like stagnant energy, headaches, um, feel like things aren't progressing for you, you may need to do a cleanse. You may need to cleanse your home. You may need to cleanse your energy, take a spiritual bath, clean your house up, get rid of the clutter. Okay, that also stagnates energy. Like I said in the description, take only what resonates with you, leave what does not. Okay, these are collective messages. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of the highest white light, I invite you to come on in the room and be with your girl. Come on in the room and be with me. Archangel Michael, ask for your protection. Um, just saw a child card. Over myself, my home, all the viewers. Ask that you protect us from any negative energy, entities, attachments, or anything of the sort. It's not welcome. Please and thank you, Ashe. All right, so I'm going to tap right on in. I got about a good 20 minutes. Hey, Kathy22. What it do? And I want to say thank you in advance for all the positive energy. Shine. Okay, now I saw the child card. And, a goat, a Capricorn could be significant here or in your life, or Capricorn energy. Okay, y'all know we some go-getters. I saw that child card. A child doesn't only mean a literal child, but it could also mean a new beginning. Okay, so there could be a new beginning coming into your life. Something, that you're going to have to be putting some hard work in, and something that's destined for you to shine. With this energy here, I'm getting that you're being called to remain grounded. Okay, look, she got goat horns, goat horns as well. Okay, I feel like somebody here, if you're not a Capricorn, you could be called to embody Capricorn energy with some kind of change that's coming up in your life. Okay, 32 breaking down to a 5. Naked, yeah, something that's gonna require you to be completely authentic. Mm. Okay, Kylie, me too, me too. My chart is heavy Capricorn. All through that thing. I don't even know why I was guided to pull this deck, but since I was. Shame. Yeah. Long booby Susie. Okay, I don't mean to laugh, but that's just crazy. Long booby Susie. If there's something about yourself that you feel, shameful of or shameful about, you may be getting called to release this. And I see these figures in the back, like, people could be, maybe somebody wants you to feel that way. People could be projecting energy onto you. Yeah, this look like some kind of, ooh, I was thinking a ghoul for some reason. This 19 is a 2010. Endings for new beginnings are happening. Something is coming to an end for somebody. And I feel like, see, y'all, now at the beginning, what I say, I feel like I felt the need to cleanse my space with some sage, right? Which I don't like using sage when I'm about to go to work. But I started this message by saying someone needs to cleanse their energy, their home, or something. Someone, if you're on the cusp of a new beginning, seriously thinking about a new beginning, or just started something new, you could be getting a lot of negative energy projections. What does that mean? People could be talking mess about what you're doing, what you're thinking about doing. Be mindful of who you're sharing your ideas and your plans with. Not everybody wants to see you happy. Not everyone wants to see you succeed. Okay? Somebody is giving someone the evil eye. Okay? And this person's eyes are closed. Okay, the divine wants you to be Ray Charles to the bullshit. Meaning, don't even give it energy. Whatever negative projections people are sending your way, they could be trying to shame your body parts or whatever it is. Don't feed it. Don't feed it. Let starve the energy. Okay. I'm really getting that for somebody. Yeah, betrayal. Aunt Nancy, you got some kind of pest in your energy, and you see this pest holding this crystal ball. Somebody's trying to they're trying to control the energy around you. They could be trying to control people's perceptions of you or what you got going on. Because, see, she's bringing like the energy of death and endings. They want to end something for you. But with this moon behind her, they're doing it in secret. And with this two right here, this could be someone that's close to you. A sibling, a partner. This is someone close to you. Someone that's close in your energy. Ugh. They like, nah, look at her. Yeah, but guess what? What I say, starve that energy, y'all. Don't give it no attention. Instead, use that shit. Whoever you are, you're an alchemist. You know how to make things happen. So, what this means too is you're probably the type of person where you could go through a negative experience. You could have already experienced some kind of betrayal. And instead of feeling bad about it, instead of like paying attention to the negative things that somebody has to say or their opinions about the situation that you could have experienced, instead you take that energy and you alchemize it. You use it towards something else. Instead of staying at home crying and sulking over a particular situation, purpose, whatever it is, you take that energy, and whoever it is, I feel like you're being guided. You're getting a lot of intuitive messages to do something, okay? And with this 38, break it down to an 11. Instead of feeding into the negativity, you trust your intuition. You trust the guidance that you're receiving and getting. And you use that energy to instead create something new. Create something different. Yeah. Somebody want to see you take a fall. But again, I feel like you're some kind of go-getter. I just heard F-U-C-K them H-O-E-S in future voice. Oh my God. So what that's giving me is like you got some friends, so-called friends, around you. And y'all know how spiders be too. You know how spiders can like just drop down with their web. It's giving like energy of monitoring spirits. And so are these things. Like there's some energies just hanging around watching you with the gas face, with the mad face. You know, they don't really like what you're doing or what you got going on. They really just hating on you, projecting on you, talking crap about you without realizing what they're supposed to do. That don't mean nothing. It's only going to affect you if you feed into it. Don't feed into it. Confirmation. Okay? Don't feed into it. Instead, alchemize the energy. Transmute that shit. Switch it up on them. And don't, whatever you got going on, whatever you got coming up, don't tell nobody your business. Don't tell them nothing. Just do whatever you gonna do. Somebody definitely hating. Yeah, trust in higher forces, okay? Yes, use the wisdom that's coming to you from the divine. Like I said, somebody is getting some inspiration. Yeah, divine lineage. They don't, somebody in the Medusa right behind it with the rage, I'm telling you, somebody, y'all hear these confirmations keep buzzing. Somebody don't like that you get divine guidance, divine inspiration, okay? They don't like that you can manifest your desires, that you still, you know, get to have pleasure. So somebody in the Seven Sisters, Tyler, with this creativity, and here's shine in a whole nother doggone deck. No, that's the same shine card. Whatever you're trying to manifest right now, it's going to shine. It was meant for you to have. It's your birthright. Okay? And then people don't like what you got going on because it look like you're doing shit too easy. I hope y'all can hear this phone buzzing the way it's buzzing. Let me move it closer. I'm getting so many confirmations. Okay? I'm talking about it's putting somebody in the energy of grief. But you're safe from it all. So be bold. Be bold. Brazen. Yeah, with this awakening, whatever you're birthing, be bold about it, okay? Because you are indeed in divine alignment, okay? And whatever somebody don't like about whatever this is that you're birthing or recently have, give it to God with this surrender energy right here and continue to dwell in joy, all right? Ain't nothing wrong with speaking up for yourself, all right? But I feel like somebody here, you're being caused to focus on your harvest, whatever it is that you're, you know, cultivating, and not this betrayal that's going on. Because, see, somebody wants you to be in this energy of a wounded healer just because you got this good juju. They want you to self-sabotage, you know, by focusing on the bullshit. But what I say, you're being called, excuse me, confirmation with the burp. You're being called to trust your intuition because you're about to experience some kind of level up. And the divine wants you to live out loud with it too. Okay? So basically, a table is being prepared for you in front of these haters. Yeah. And it's going to look like you could be like me, like got a lot going on. You got your hands in a lot of different pots, but you working that shit, right? Keep going. Keep going. All you got to do is continue being in this energy of nakedness, okay? That's like star energy, authenticity, being your true authentic self. That's all you got to do. It's about to bring some level of freedom to your life, okay? And instead of other people focusing on themselves, they're monitoring you, gossiping about you, talking about you. Don't worry about it, though. You stay focused on your higher self, and the way to do that is to remain grounded. Remain grounded. Like I just said, keep your energy cleansed. Y'all see, that's how the message started. If you're starting to feel stagnant in any kind of way, do whatever you need to do to cleanse your energy. Okay? You may need to sage or burn some Palo Santo or something. Open up all the windows and doors of your house. Let all that negative energy out. If you got a lot of shit all around your house, is you need to, you know, get rid of some stuff. Clear out some clutter. Get rid of all of that because all of that stuff holds on to stagnant energy. Release it. Let it go. If you got some shit you don't need, it's time to get rid of it. Yeah. That way you can be able to make clear plans and focus because that's a distraction. It's a distraction. And I'm right there with some of y'all. As I'm saying that, I'm looking around my room. Like, I also need to get rid of some shit. I ain't talking about y'all in a bad way. I'm just giving you the messages that I'm getting. Yeah, because they want you to be able to see everything from a higher perspective. Okay? And be like this eagle. I feel like some of you are already embodying the energy of an eagle. You vibing too high for these negative energies that's trying to project their negative energies onto you. You know, sometimes when you in a high vibration, when you like have this light on you and people be staring at you and shit all the time, and you be trying to figure out what they staring at, why you getting so much attention. You know, why is so much light being cast onto you? Well, what comes with light? Darkness, right? On a sunny day, what do you also see? Shadows, right? You could be just walking down the street on a bright sunny day, but some people only see the shadows on the ground. They only see the shadows of their own life. You're being called to focus on the light and see everything from a higher perspective. Keep your vibe up. Don't let this evil eye that somebody trying to send you reach you. You're above it. Man, I need to look on my Facebook page so I can read y'all what it say about eagles. I really feel called to do that. Hold on one moment. Okay, 6 leadership principles to learn from an eagle. Number 1, eagles fly alone and at high altitudes. They don't fly with sparrows, ravens, or other small birds. Meaning, stay away from narrow-minded people, those that try to bring you down. Eagles fly with eagles. Keep good company. Okay? So what I say, for some of y'all, it's somebody around you. Be mindful of the company you keep. Number 2, eagles do not eat dead things. They only feed on fresh prey. Meaning, don't rely on your past success. Keep looking for new frontiers to conquer. Leave your past where it belongs, in the past. I also said some of you are about to, step into something new. That's what the child energy is about. You're birthing something new. You're creating something new. Somebody don't like that shit. But that's what you're supposed to be doing, whether they like it or not. Being stuck and stagnant, there's no growth there. So you focus on what you're doing. Number 4. Oh no, I skipped number 2. That was number 3. Number 2 is eagles have accurate vision. They have the ability to focus on something. We just saw focus. They have the ability to focus on something as far as 5 kilometers away. No matter the obstacles, the eagle will not move his focus from the prey until he grabs it. Okay? Meaning, have a vision and remain focused no matter what the obstacles, and you will succeed. Again, I feel like some of you are already embodying that ego energy, and it's causing others to hate on you because they don't have that same perspective. They don't have that same ability to focus. They too worried about what you're doing to focus on themselves and mad that you're not focused on them. It's crazy, right? Number 4, eagles love the storm. This is one of my favorites. When clouds gather, the eagles get excited. The eagle uses the storm. This is the alchemy right here, y'all. Check it out. The eagle uses the storm. The eagle uses the raging storm to lift itself above the clouds. Okay? Above the bullshit. This gives the eagle an opportunity to glide and rest its wings. In the meantime, all the other birds hide in the branches and leaves of the tree. Fear is low vibrational. Y'all hear me say that on here all the time. Okay? Face fear and do it anyway. So, the meaning of this is face your challenges head on, knowing that these will make you emerge stronger and better than you were. Use the storms of life to rise to greater heights. I feel like that's what some of you are doing. That is what alchemy is. Okay? Achievers are not afraid to rise to greater heights. Achievers are not afraid of challenges. Rather, they relish them and use them profitably. Okay? Number 5, eagles prepare for training. They remove the feathers and soft grass in the nest so the young ones get uncomfortable in preparation for flying and eventually flies when it becomes unbearable to stay in the nest. Meaning, leave your comfort zone. There's no growth there. Now, these people around you that's hiding in the shadows and projecting their fears onto you, they want you to remain in the comfort zone with them. They want you to be okay with whatever you already have because they already feel like you living better and doing better than they are anyway. Bump that. That's not what you meant to do, especially embodying this Capricorn energy. Nah, we don't do that. We are go-getters, okay? Keep moving. The last one, number 6. When the eagle grows old, his feathers become weak and cannot take him as fast and as high as it should. This makes him weak and could make him die. So he retires to a place far away in the mountains. While there, he plucks out the weak feathers of his body on his body and breaks his beak and claws against the rocks until it's completely bare. Until he is completely bare. A bloody and painful process. Then he stays in his hiding place until he has grown new feathers, new beaks and claws, and then he comes out flying higher than before. Meaning, occasionally we need to shed off old habits, no matter how difficult. Things that burden us or add no value to our lives should be let go of. Not only things, but people as well, y'all. So I feel like number 6 is, akin to going through spiritual awakenings. So sometimes when you go through things, when you experience tough times, you, as an alchemist, you're not retreating. Like I said, you're not staying in the house, hiding, crying, being sad, and all of that. You might for a few days or a week or whatever, but you're not going to stay stuck in that energy for a prolonged period of time. And that's the right thing to do. Is to take all of that energy that you would use sulking, being mad, being spiteful, taking that energy and use it to create something new. I really feel like someone here is in this process right now. You're alchemizing, some energy from something that you went through. And others around you, they could be talking and gossiping because they expected you to they expected you to react a different way to whatever hurt, pain, disappointment, whatever the situation could have been. All right. And again, you may have retreated for a minute to lick your wounds, to make yourself better, but now you're emerging to take, to conquer new territory, do something different, birth something new, be creative. You're being guided to do so in some kind of way, and you're trusting that guidance. When you are obedient and start following the guidance that you're receiving, you're going to continue to get more guidance, and also resources, connections, help, things that you need are going to start flowing towards you, which makes it look like you're doing things easier, getting things easier. But you're not. You're just putting in the work. And it's not easy to make the choice to, not focus on the hurt, not focus on the pain, not be mad. Oh, that's strength. But see, the same people that were sitting back talking, gossiping, speaking negatively about you, and for some of you, it's still currently happening. The fact that you're not letting that get you down or even paying attention to it is going to be the reason that you soar. So you absolutely deserve what's coming in for you. Forget what they talking about. Hey, Earth Angel 1111, Rosa Marie. Hey, Rosa Marie. I don't know if you my same Rosa. If you are, let me know what's going on with you. Lost Tarot 1, hi. You're welcome. My pleasure. Hey, Teresa. Wise one. See what I'm saying? Whoever you are, you're being seen as a wise person. This says grow within your current situation. Yes, don't let it get you down. Grow, soar, transmute, alchemize. That's what you're being called to do. Beautiful energy. Yeah, and this connect with your emotions. I'm not saying ignore them at all. You know, if you hurt, yeah, deal with it. Deal with it. Focus on the lesson that needed to be learned and move on. Yeah, love and let yourself be loved. Exactly. Instead of closing your heart chakra. See, somebody could have even tried to intentionally hurt you. Somebody could have intentionally tried to break you down and have you in your feelings. But the joke's on them. Because I feel like whoever you are, you're still a loving being. You're still a loving individual. You're still open to love. And that's the right move. Somebody could have even tried to shame you, you know, as a means of having you stuck in your feelings. No, seeing it from a higher perspective is looking for the lesson that was needed to be learned. Yep. Elder. Yeah, move beyond ancestral patterns. This could be a generational curse, you know, from your family. You know, you could have, for somebody, I feel like this is relationship based. Yeah, this could have been your own family members, you know, who thought a love situation or something like that was going to break you, or that you would stay stuck in a relationship because you don't want to be by yourself, or you would hold on to something or someone for whatever particular reason, because that's what your family members did. But you're breaking that pattern. You're going to be rewarded for that. You could even be, you know, someone who's been called to break this curse in your family. And in a literal sense, that just means doing something different than all the rest of, you know, I ain't gonna say all the rest of, but most of the people in your family. Okay? Most of the people in your family could be in unhappy relationships, but they just want to have somebody there with them. They're afraid to be alone. Whereas you out here making shit happen by yourself and doing better than all of them, even without a partner. Whoever you are, you tired of the shit too, because that just wore me out even talking about it. Yeah. Stay focused on your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, and trust your intuition. Because this is how people wanted you to be. They wanted you to feel left out, alone, all by yourself, so they could have something to laugh and snicker and talk about. Instead, focus on these downloads that you're getting. All these ideas that you're getting. Yeah. Especially when it comes to love. Because for some of y'all, there's something better there. Okay? You deciding to choose yourself. You deciding to choose happiness. And not be stuck in victimhood. Misery. Just to say you got somebody or just to have somebody. Yeah. You deciding to clear out the energy. Clear your space. Don't this look like what I was talking about? Some of y'all need to clean your home. And I'm talking about energetically. Or physically, if that's what you need to do too. Yeah, it's going to give you a leg up. For some of y'all, you got a partner that's going to be sent to you, but you got to clear out some of the old stuff. Okay? You do. You this energy. You could be holding on to things or items that another person gave you, or things that remind you of somebody else from your past. Like, something needs to be cleared out and let go of. Oh, I got like 4 minutes and I gotta go. Unfinished symphony, to be fair. Yeah. Another 38 here. That's in the middle up here. That's 11. Trust the guidance. Okay, so many owls have come out in this message. Trust your inner wisdom. Trust the guidance that you're being sent, divinely sent, to balance out your life. With this unfinished symphony, and to be fair, I feel like something's not over for you. You could be alone right now, but once you get balanced back out, I feel like something or someone is coming in. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Confirmation with the burp. This is a 10 and 11. The energy is gaining momentum here. And this is 12. 10, 11, 12. Yes. I feel like it's meant for you to shine on your own right now. Somebody's going to see that. But you have to be in this energy first, male or female. There were some lessons that you had to master on your own and by yourself. There's some energy, there's some things that had to be cleared out for your sake. And it's not even necessarily about another person. Anything that was keeping you unbalanced, stuck in your emotions, it needs to be analyzed and dealt with. Yeah. Anything that you've been, stuck in with this never-ending story energy. Stuck energy, stagnancy. Another 10. Yep. Because guess what? There's a change in the wind on the horizon for you. This is going to be the reward for this work that you've been doing to balance out your energy. I really feel like I'm talking to a chosen one, a generational curse breaker, someone who was born into a family lineage to show everyone after you that things can be different. You could be different. You don't have to be like, the elders in your family. You don't have to live life in the same way that they did. And I'm speaking in terms of negative patterns. Milk and honey. I'm trying to tell you. And 6 is about alignment. Once you are in alignment for this, you're going to get what's waiting for you. What's at the end of the rainbow. What's at the end of all of this hardship that you had to experience and endure. And all these negative monitoring energies, I said these were people close to you. For a lot of y'all, it's your family members. They've been watching the fuck out of you the whole time. And got the nerve to be amazed that you're in this energy of peace. For some of y'all, this means that, this was destined for people to see you go through these many phases and end up in an energy of peace. I just heard a bell ringing. And ain't no bell around here at all. Oh, it is my wind chime up there. That's another thing for energy clearance. So that's a sign for synchronicity for me. I'm telling y'all, cleanse the energy of your homes. Especially if somebody's been living with you. Maybe you put somebody out or something. You let a family member come stay. Get anything from their energy. Get it out. Get it out. There's something new on the horizon for you. I'm trying to tell y'all. And you got some monitoring spirits around you. They don't want to see you have whatever's coming in. They're energetically trying to, make the change. All right, I'm going to get one more card from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck because I want to end it on that note. Yeah, wings. You never needed those wings to fly. You're a powerful person, whoever you are. Very good manifester. Yep. And right now, you can be your own knight. I feel like it's not for you to have a partner at this point in time. But there's one on the way to you. Yeah, voyage. I'm trying to tell you, there's one on the way to you. But there's some work you have to do on self first. And it has something to do with your lineage. The way your family do things, the way your family operate, and how you're different. Okay? So take that how it resonates. Yeah. Start a revolution. Protest. 28. That's another 10. Yep. And slay them all. Anybody that come up against you. That's that stand up for yourself energy. And I feel like, you're protesting, again, something about your lineage, y'all. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you know, okay? As I said in the description of this, take only what resonates, or confirms your intuition. Everybody's story is different, but a lot of us share the exact same energy, all right? Different circumstances, different specifics, but same energy. So again, take it how it resonates. Yeah, just be honest with yourself about the situation. They can't help you anyway. And I'm loving these chimes. My son gave me this wind chime. So there could be a son that's significant here. Okay, it could be anybody, somebody close to you is projecting negative energy onto you, and you need to be mindful of it, but not feed it. All right. On that note, have a great day on purpose. Okay. Thank y'all for being here. Until next time, peace. I see 44, 13, and 4. You are protected. So no worries. Just do what you got to do. Bye, y'all.